Well, we begin this afternoon with dramatic moments in federal court today. A retired police officer insisted he was innocent as he was sentenced to life in prison for killing 4 men in Orange County. The judge at one point called him delusional. And good afternoon to you. I'm Liz Chow.
And I'm Joe Torres. David is off today. That judge sentenced Nicholas Tartaglione to 4 consecutive life sentences. The jury found him guilty of killing the 4 men over a botched drug deal 8 years ago. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon is in White Plains this afternoon with the very latest. Sonia.
Yeah, Liz, these were 4 men murdered a little more than 8 years ago. One of them beaten and strangled to death. The other 4 shot execution style in a case that went cold for months before the former police officer was finally arrested. He was convicted in federal court here last year and sentenced today. And in federal court, there are no cameras allowed. Family members of 3 of the victims spoke. They were very emotional here in court, calling Nicholas Tartaglione a monster. And the judge agreed with them, saying, yes, you are a monster, as he sentenced him to 4 consecutive life sentences.
It's just a very emotional day for both sides of the situation.
I'm happy.
That intense emotion from family members of 3 of the victims, who did not speak with reporters outside the courthouse, but inside, urged the judge not to let Nicholas Tartaglione ever see the light of day again. The former Briarcliff Manor police officer was found guilty last year of killing Martin Luna, Miguel Luna, and Urbano Santiago, who were all family members, and their friend Hector Gutierrez in April of 2016, after torturing them and burying them in a shallow grave on his Orange County property, believing that at least one of the men owed him hundreds of thousands of dollars in a cocaine deal. Tartaglione himself also spoke at sentencing, denying it all, defiantly telling the judge he was an animal rescuing former law enforcement officer who never could have done any of this and was framed. But the judge slammed his denials, calling him delusional, and saying the evidence against him at trial was overwhelming, that his brutal crimes back in 2016 involved torture, planning, greed, and cover-ups, and scolding him for his lack of acceptance or remorse. The only person to speak outside court was Tartaglione's only family member here. She said she believes her cousin is innocent and looks forward to his appeal, but doesn't blame the victim's family members for directing their anger at him.
If the roles were reversed and someone said this person murdered your family member, I'd hate him too.
Now, the only person to speak in court on Tartaglione's behalf was one of his defense attorneys, who talked about his long history of rescuing animals. The judge said it was clear that Tartaglione thought more highly of animals than he did of these 4 victims, and had more sympathy for animals, thinking of these men as less than, in part because of racism. The defense has vowed to appeal. Live outside federal court in White Plains, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.